name is Owen, and we will be going over how to double a recipe and divide a recipe by 4, because you do that a lot in baking. And I have 2 cups of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 1/2 cups of chocolate chips. So to multiply 2 cups of flour, that's the easy part. 2 times 2 is, okay, so 4 cups is equal to 2 times 2 cups of flour, and so you get 4 cups of flour. And if you double the recipe, we doubling the recipe, so for salt, if you double 1/2 times 2 equals, that's pretty much 1/2 plus 1/2, and that is 1. And then if you do 1 1/2 cups of chocolate chips, so 1 1/2. We can make it a lot simpler by just saying 1 1/2 plus 1 1/2, which equals, so these 2 equal 2, and these 2 equal 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So you get 3 cups of chocolate chips and 1 teaspoon of salt and 4 cups of flour. Okay, so say you're at a sleepover with 3 other friends, and your mom only wants she doesn't want any leftovers of what you're baking. So that's what you'll do, divide by 4. You will divide the original recipe by 4. And so 2 cups of flour divided by 4, so we can do. So what you would do is so pretty much a division problem is a fraction. So you can do 2 and 2 divided by 4. Well, that's 1/2, so you can do 1/2 as for cups of flour. And then for salt, you can divide that by 4. So 1/2 divided by, so it's a fraction, so you can do 1/2 divided by 4 over 1, because 4 is equal, because 4 divided by 1 is 4, so that's where you get 4. And then what you can do is you can do the keep, change, flip strategy. So you keep the 1/2, you change the division to a multiplication, and then you flip the 1/4 like that, and so that makes division a lot easier. And so you can do 1 times 1 equals 1, and 2 times 4 equals 8. And then for chocolate chips, you have a mixed number, so it's a lot harder because you have to make the mixed number into an unequal fraction, or an equal fraction. And so 1 1/2 equals 3 1/2, or 3/2, and then so you can do the keep, change, flip. So we still have 4, so we can do that and that, and so 3 times 1 equals 3, and 2 times 4 equals 8. Okay, so I have 8 and 3/4 cup of flour and 10 and 1/3 cups of sugar. I really want to make 10 batches of my cookie cake. But I don't think I have enough, and I don't have enough time to go to the store to buy some flour. So I have to work with what I have, and so I need 1 cup of sugar for my 1 batch, and 2 cups of flour for. I need 1 cup of sugar for a batch. I need 1 cup of sugar and 2 cups of flour for 1 batch. So I can easily say that 2 cups of flour can go into 8 4 times. So I have 4 times that 2 cups can go into 8. And so I need 1 cup of sugar. And so I have 10. I have 10 cups of sugar, and I need 1 cup to make 1 batch. So I have 10. So 1 can go into 10 times. Okay, so I can 10 or 4. I can only make 4 batches of my cookie cake because I need the correct ingredients. Because if you don't have the correct ingredients, well, I'll have a really sugary cookie cake. And cavities, here I come. But I don't want that, so I can only make 4 batches of cookie cake. Hello, I'm making chocolate chip cookie cake with ice cream on top. And so I have 3/4 cup of unsalted butter, 1 cup of dark brown sugar, 1 large egg and 1 egg yolk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and then we have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 8.5 scoops of ice cream. I have chocolate, and 1.5 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Okay, so the first step is to preheat the oven to 350, which is, there it is now. So we're gonna start, and then we let that go, and then next we spray the 9-inch pan. Okay, then the next step is to beat the butter right here for 1 minute until it's creamy. Okay, so the butter is beating now, and after that we will add the brown sugar into the mix until creamy. I have the the butter and the sugar mixed. Now I'm gonna add the vanilla extract, the egg yolk, and the egg. All right, next we combine, which we have already done, the baking soda, the cornstarch, and the salt into in the flour into a bowl, and then we'll pour it into here and mix it very slowly because it'll go everywhere if you mix it really fast. Okay, the next step is, so you're gonna put 1 1/4 cup of chocolate chips into the bowl. So and the rest, the 1/4 left remaining, after you bake them, you'll sprinkle them on top. Okay, so I'll take 1/4 out and leave them in. and then I will pour these in, and then stir. Okay, now this is going to go into the pan. Okay, so we're gonna put this into the oven, and after that we're gonna see how it comes out. So I'm gonna open the oven and put this in. Alright, I'm gonna set the timer for 20 to 25 minutes. There we go. And then we click start. There we go. Now let's see how it comes out. Okay, so this is the final result of the cookie cake. Now we sprinkle the the chocolate chips on top. So this is the final result of the cookie cake. If you want, you can put ice cream on top and serve it and have a good time.